Hey guys!
Hey my bastard, so today we're going to review this food.
Oh, you're not showing it. We have food to try. Where's the business card?
In the bag. Hold the bag.
Oh.
Hold the food.
There was a grand opening for a new restaurant.
Yeah.
The samples were really good. I really liked them.
Yeah,
So we bought food from
Simmi's Table.
yeah, Simmi's Table in Hawthorne. And we got a Desi bowl. And they changed the veggie, and they call it non-veggie, which are the meat options, every week. So,
Yeah. So you get to choose a base, which is rice. You get to choose 2 entrees, which is the meat or the veggies. There's 2 meat options.
all right, I'm showing off it's a QR code that you can see everything, but this is the business card. So that's their the name, the address, and the phone number there.
So yeah, the base, which is rice, the 2 entrees, which is there's 2 meat options or 2 veggie options.
Yes. And so for this week they
And then
had
1 sauce.
yes, for this week they had a potato option. I forget what the second option was. Lentil, and 2 chicken options.
Yeah, one was a chicken kebab, and then one was whatever we got.
You don't even remember.
Nope.
He didn't want the kebab. And then there were 3 sauce options. He went with the mint yogurt. Yes. They also had a cilantro or...
I think they said tahini.
Yes, tahini, yes. Okay. They're homemade sauces.
Yeah.
And I think the rice for this week is jasmine.
Okay.
And they said it's like a Chipotle style. I view it more as like a Moe's, but there's not many Moe's in New Jersey. I'm not from New Jersey, so. I did ask. It's not halal currently. I don't know if they're gonna look into that in the future with the way they answered. So if you need halal, this is not for you. They cannot guarantee the food is halal with the way it's being cooked. Did you want a fork or a spoon?
Probably a fork.
Okay. And then we kept all of the toppings, which were, I think, raw onions, jalapenos, lettuce?
Spinach.
Spinach. Okay. And that's everything?
I think so.
I thought there were 4 toppings.
I don't know.
Okay. So it looks really good. I'm excited.
So she bought it, so she'll get the first bite.
Oh, yay. They do have the option to put the dressing on top, but we did it on the side in case we don't like it. So that's in view of the camera. Should I move down? Do you want to hold the dressing? I'll try a bite without it, and then I'll try it with it.
It smells so good.
The cap is on. So we can determine if we want the dressing or not.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get a bite of a little bit of everything. I'm getting the chicken, potatoes.
It does smell a little strange.
Oh, I thought you had it open. I mean, that is mint yogurt.
Yeah.
What did you expect?
To have some more mint in my yogurt. I don't know.
I really like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. That's my bite.
Do you need me to grab it for you?
Yeah.
Okay. I was nervous for you because you don't like jalapenos. And I was nervous for me because I don't like onions and stuff, but I really like this.
I'll just taste everything.
Yep, that's what I'm trying to get you. Don't worry. Getting you a little bit of everything. And then we'll try it with the sauce.
Yep.
And I like that it changes weekly. We tried their samples. So they had a sample of...
So it was an Indian sweet donut.
I really liked the donut.
A sample of their green mango juice. And a sample of their chickpea curry.
That was really good.
Yes.
I really like it.
So
I would get that.
Their green mango juice kind of tasted like, so they probably salted their mangoes. That's probably what you tasted.
I tasted the salt.
So it tasted like
Wait. Oh, sorry. I know you were talking, sorry. I spilled the rice.
No, you told me to shut up.
No,
Shut up and eat.
Keep talking. You like that, yeah?
Yeah.
You could tell because of the noise he was making.
Yeah, so their green mango juice was probably like a salted mango with maybe a hint of lime. I think there was a little bit of chili powder because there was a little bit of a spice in the juice.
I'd say this dressing is good if you don't like spice. It would help mellow out the spice. Not that this is like really spicy.
No.
Like he doesn't like spice and he can handle it.
Yeah, I'd say it's very mild.
I still taste that there is spice. It's not like a white version of a, you know? It's still like, you can taste that there's flavor.
Yeah.
It's good. They didn't like dull it down and make it American. I'd say that's good with the sauce. I'm fine with pouring it all on it, but
yeah,
I'm gonna give you a taste with the sauce first before we do that. If you want to keep describing the samples we tried.
Oh,
while I get your...
The donut, I mean, I wasn't as much of a fan of it as Shara was, but it was kind of like a fried dough ball soaked in like maybe like a milk or a milk mixture.
I'd say he's a lot better at describing food than me.
I'm not a big texture person, so it was like a dough.
No,
but then
you are a texture person. Textures are a big part because that's how you get your food.
I don't like different textures in food.
Like, textures are very important to you because that's how you interact with the world. You can't see it. So, how you feel it is important.
And the chickpea curry, I don't really know how to describe it.
It was delicious.
It was really good. It had kind of like the texture, I guess, of oatmeal.
Because of all the rice, yeah. When you're ready, I got a big bite for you. Sorry. It looked beautiful. It looked like they were like making flowers with the what they were putting in it. Do you want the sauce?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll mix it in.
But yeah, it did have it wasn't spicy, but it did have a good kick of spice in it.
I would say it's spicier than what we're eating now.
Yeah.
But I liked it. I would go back just for that bowl.
Yeah.
Honestly. I enjoyed deeply the samples. That's what made me go like, yeah, this is our lunch. We're going in and we're gonna... they also had, they had like sodas and stuff that you could buy, but they had Indian sodas as well. Like, I mean, we have places around here that you can get like international sodas that are hard to come across, but a lot of places don't have that. So if we didn't have that, that would have been like really... And not all of those have I heard of or seen either, so I think that would be great to try and explore too.
Yeah, we'll try it next time.
But we had walked there, so we were already dehydrated and we had water, so that was the best option for us at that moment, rather than trying a soda that could potentially dehydrate us more. Sorry, I'm just trying to mix in the sauce. So I would definitely recommend going here. For accessibility wise, they actually took the time for giving samples instead of just being like, here's samples. They actually handed him the samples and told him what they were, like described each one, which was really nice. When we went inside, they like read the menu to him and broke down like which each thing was and like made sure he understood it and like confirmed that when we were ordering that that's what he actually wanted. which is really nice. A lot of places don't do that. He's blind. Sorry. If you're new here, he's blind.
Yes.
He didn't have his dog with him because it's really hot, and we walked there. He had his cane. Not that his dog would have helped him order.
A cane.
We plan on doing a video explaining more about, like the coloring of the cane actually means something, so, which is cool. But we're gonna do a video explaining more about, like, facts and stuff.
Yeah, we'll do a live Q&A probably, so people can, like, interact, ask questions.
Yeah. Because blindness is not very well understood and is very misinterpreted and explained to people. Like, here's your bite. Like when I went with my lovely husband here to a family event, my sister took the time to explain to my niece what a guide dog was and everything, which is great. But she didn't explain it correctly. The way she explained it made my niece believe she couldn't interact with my husband at all because of making her think that it would disrupt the guide dog and make it so it couldn't do its job and everything. When a guide dog is not in harness, specifically guide dogs, other service animals, when they're not in harness, they're still working. A lot of them work when they're not in harness because they can't be in harness to work. Like for epilepsy and stuff, they need to be able to freely roam. But for guide dogs, are you looking like that because you want another bite? Okay. You're impatient. You said I'm hungry?
Yes.
Okay. He likes this. You can tell. He's not verbalizing, but his body language, he is getting impatient with me. I'm not even eating a bite. He is saying, feed me more. But for guide dogs, when they are not in harness, they are not working. And they know that. They're trained to only work when they're in harness. To be fair, his guide dog will acknowledge, like, if my husband is going to walk into a dangerous situation, if he's not in harness, he will still try to redirect him.
Yeah.
Because even though he's not in harness and he's not working, he's still his loyal pet, and he will still try to protect his owner.
Mm-hmm.
So, but when he's not working, you can interact with the dog with the owner's permission. With the owner's permission. So, at the family event, he was not in harness at all. He didn't need to be. The whole time the dog was just being a dog. He was allowed to be a dog. He could have run around the yard. He could interact with people. He was allowed to walk up to people and do what he wanted. The people were not interacting with him. They weren't even interacting with my husband because they did not understand how guide dogs work. They didn't understand how blindness works. They were too nervous. Can I have a bite before you?
Yes.
Okay. And would you say that's a accurate statement and understanding for the general public?
Yes.
Yeah. Like, if people have any knowledge of blindness or guide dogs, they tend to avoid you. The people who interact with you don't understand or don't realize that you're blind. From my standpoint, currently. Like, from what I understand, would you say that's...
Yeah.
It's perfectly fine to ask questions. Would you agree?
Yes.
It's better to ask than to assume and be wrong. Not everyone is in the headspace to answer questions. So if you just see a random blind person on the street, they might not be mentally ready to answer questions. They might have been newly blind. They might just, But he's been blind for 24 years. He's definitely come to terms with it. He knows how to navigate. He knows the ins and outs. And he actually helps other blind people for his job. So you like educating correctly. So there's nothing wrong with asking questions because you do indeed like informing the correct answers. And the people who ask you questions ask you really weird questions normally. When people who are too nervous to ask questions, they're not going to ask the weird questions. The people who ask questions because they don't care ask questions like, how do you use the bathroom?
Yeah.
Which, how do people use the what do you need to see to use the bathroom? But that's like a very common thing is people want to know how, to be fair, people have phrased it as in like, how do you know when you're done wiping? Because people will look to see if they're done. You use like dude wipes and stuff, so, and you can feel the difference when your butt is clean. There's no physical.
Why are we talking about butts while we're eating?
Sorry. Does it bother you?
No, but I just find it strange that you're talking about butts while
That's a
we're eating.
big question that people ask more than you would think, no?
Yes.
But you can feel when there's still stuff. You don't need to see it. Would you agree? Sorry, I asked you a question and then I fed you. I apologize. Some of the questions people ask, I genuinely don't understand because I don't use my eyes to do a lot of the things people ask about.
You use your eyes for everything.
Thanks.
And I hate it.
I'm sighted.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
I don't need to navigate on touch. I can see.
If I can navigate the house when it's dark, you can navigate the house when it's dark.
I can.
And you should.
Okay. I turn the light on to do my schoolwork, not to walk around.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
You turn the light on to eat. You don't
Yeah.
need that.
You don't.
You do not need that.
I make a mess.
So do I. It's called a napkin. Or wash your hands.
Turn your eyes on. How about that? Don't.
Make it happen. Where's the magic switch?
Maybe if I hit you hard enough.
Okay, do it.
No. That's called assault.
I like salt.
I like how you just didn't answer the question after you were done eating either. You're just like moving on. No one needs to know the answer to that. Honest review, 10 out of 10, would recommend. I enjoyed this food. And I'm picky.
11 out of 10.
Wow. But I'm autistic, so I get a lot of like food pickiness and like I'm a dino chicken nugget autistic, you know? So I would definitely recommend this. They were helpful, friendly, accessible.
Yeah.
And the food is great.
This was a cheap price. It was $17 for this.
Before tip, yeah.
Yeah, and you get a base, 2 entrees, and a sauce.
And this amount of food that they give you is designed for one person, just so you know. And I mean, we ate a good amount of this, but we're sharing it between the two of us because this is enough for the two of us. I mean, he could definitely eat it on his own, but this is probably enough for like 3 meals for me.
Yeah, she's a pigeon when it comes to food.
Thanks.
2 breadcrumbs at a time.
Yes, I would definitely recommend going to Simmi's table. Yeah. Anything else you want to say, or
I would recommend getting the green mango juice when you go there. It was really good. I was a big fan of it.
Yeah.
Your recommendation?
The lentil bowl sample that they gave us.
Oh, the chickpea curry?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Shara recommends the chickpea curry. I recommend the mango juice.
I mean, this is really good too. But out of the samples, I feel sorry for anyone who missed the grand opening today. It was truly great.
Yeah.
That sample size was honestly enough to feed me.
All right. Well, thank you very much. We're gonna devour the rest of our food.
I'm going to. You're done.
We'll see you. We'll see you next time for the dart video.
Yes.
Blind Bastard
And
out.
we'll be live later. Bye.